So stress is a big one. I guess the biggest thing, it's not an emotion, it's a physiologic response. We use it as an emotion. We say, I'm feeling kind of stressed today, but it's actually chemistry that's happening in your body that's normal, natural, and required. We need stress in order to grow. That's what exercise is. We stress our muscles, we damage them, they come back stronger. Rest, key in there. Stress can cause an increased use of many nutrients, B12, folic acid, magnesium, there's a ton of them. So as you are going through periods of stress, your body uses up more. That changes your chemistry, that can lead to depression. Again, this is all if it's left unchecked. Like I said, you are not unless you have the luxury of moving off to some far off place and having no stress. But even there, I mean, imagine living in a jungle. That's not stress-free in my opinion. So, Charles Darwin. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but those most responsive to change. So it is not really about your environment, it is about how you respond to your environment. If you're not responding well, and that can show up with all those symptoms we were talking about earlier. So all of a sudden your boss throws something else on your desk and you're in the bathroom in tears or calling him names you're not supposed to call your boss. Those would be signs you're not adapting very well. And it's, again, it's treatable, it's chemistry. We can fix that. We can absolutely fix that.
So what can you do to help your stress? Sleep. Okay, we're getting back to our sleep. Definitely getting that 7 to 9 hours. Is it restful? Is it all those things that we talked about? And keeping that routine. Exercise, that's going to combat your stress as well. Exercise does cause cortisol increases. It is stressful on your body, but it's a good thing. Breathing, a simple prescription, 100 deep breaths a day. Deep from the diaphragm. 100 sounds like a lot, but you can space those out. So do 5 every time you're at a stoplight or waiting in line at the bank or for your food to heat up. Just adding those breaths in can be a huge game changer for some people. Eating regularly. That also is going to help with your stress levels. Eating crappy, foods your body doesn't recognize, causes more stress on your body. When it has to figure out what red dye number 9 is, what is that? That causes stress as well. And then getting to the root cause. So is it your mother-in-law who's causing you the most stress? Let's figure out what we can do. Let's make some action steps. Maybe it's seeing a counselor to figure out how to deal with your mother-in-law better. Things are going to come up and we can't control other people, but what can we do? What kind of action steps can we, maybe it's baby steps, but what can we do? And let's work towards that.
Another, just to throw in there about the eating regularly, it has a direct influence on stress because it has a direct influence on the cortisol. If you're going longer than that 5-hour mark, your blood sugars tank. Cortisol has, like, your adrenal glands have to kick in there, and then you're going to be relying on other hormones to keep you moving and keep you going. So if you don't give your body the fuel it needs, it steals it from somewhere else. If it's stealing it from somewhere else, it's disrupting those pathways, and so we go again down that cycle.